my god.
Hey, News for Idiots fam, how's it going? How's your week going? I'm just like shooting this on TikTok right now because they have such good filters. It makes me look so good, and I figured like if I'm going to be super famous, I probably need to look good. The sun's like just shining right perfectly. Much like the show, it's clearly just like meant to be. I think on Fridays I really just like to get a little bit philosophical and really have us like look into ourselves and think about like the news on a philosophical level. Like, what is the news? What does it mean? What entails news? Those kind of things. I mean, it's just like really important for us to question things that we're being told and question kind of like what is being told to us as a news, because obviously, you know, not everything in the world is news. They don't tell people everything as part of the news. So why are like some things told to you as the news and then other things like aren't told as the news? So it's very interesting to just kind of think about that. Like, what does news mean to you? Like, what's the definition of news? So that's kind of like just a little philosophical question to get you going for your day. So we're back in the office. This newscast, really, it's all over the place. This has got to be the most exciting newscast I've ever shot. So like, you're welcome. Just a small disclaimer before we get into the news. It is a little bit dark outside, so I'm having to use my ring light, and the one thing I've noticed about my ring light is that it does occasionally make me look like my eyes are actually the eyes of an alien. So I just wanted to disclaimer that like I'm not an alien, like I'm just like you, I'm a human just like you, and if my eyes do look like they're from some like other species, like that's just a coincidence, that's just from the ring light, and that's nothing to be concerned about. I'm definitely just like you. Breaking news on the tech front. Really, wow, Tim Cook from Apple is out with just another legendary breaking invention, an update to the iPhone. Like, Tim Cook, wow, you really just can't stop him from innovating. I do personally know that Apple sales are down, so a little bit of me is like, is Tim Cook just releasing this Apple iPhone update so that all of our phones crash and we have to buy new Apple phones from him? Like, I don't know about you, I feel like every time that there's an update to an Apple phone, like everybody's like older phones will crash and they have to buy new ones. So it seems to be like a little bit like fishy. Like, if you're out there, this has happened to you and you feel personally victimized by Tim Cook, like please just like raise your hand now. I, for one, I am raising mine because I do feel personally victimized by Tim Cook. And if you also felt personally victimized by Tim Cook, please comment below, because I would really like to do some investigative journalism into like these Apple updates, especially right now with them doing an Apple update when they're low on Apple sales in general. So could be correlated. We'll have to look into it. It's really something to investigate. We are definitely a hard investigative journalistic type of news show. We really go deep and we really go hard into the news. So if we have to go deep and hard into Tim and Cook, like we definitely will do that. Would love to do that for you. So it looks like JCPenney's has filed for bankruptcy, which I thought had already happened, but I guess it's happening now. So if you're near a JCPenney's, just be on the lookout, because personally, I'm not sure how the bankruptcy works. Like, if there's a JCPenney's and it declares bankruptcy, does the store just get abandoned? Like, do they do a mass sell-off for good deals? Like, could you get some good deals? Do they just, like, burn the stores down, like, for insurance money? Like, what do they do? Like, how do they handle a bankruptcy? So like, I don't know. So I need you guys to like be reporters on the streets, and like really, if you go to a JCPenney's and if you've seen that one has shut down near you, or if you even just see one that's like doing something that you're not sure about near you, like please like reach out to me in the comments and just let me know what's going on with the JCPenney's near you. So I'd love to hear your comments in the below, so please post them in the below. Citizen journalists like making a difference, like spreading the news, telling the truths to each other. Like, we're in this game together, like really taking down a mainstream media. So with that being said, I'm just gonna go over to CNN and see what they're reporting. China, wow, breaking news out of China. They hate the United States, which, to be honest, like, who doesn't right now, or at any point in our history after 1780. Even no, actually, I think Britain hated us before that. Yeah. It's like China's ready to put Apple and some other US companies on its unreliable entity list, which makes me even more concerned about getting Tim Cook's new Apple update, because like what's that updating my phone to do? Washington has decided like, hey, like we're gonna take a stand against China, which is like probably one of the stupider things they've decided to do. Yes, definitely. It looks like the S&P and the Dow and the Nasdaq are doing great. They're on the green right now with their futures. They did what's being referred to by Yahoo Finance as a whipsaw. So the stock's definitely whipsawed today. So I feel like that's like a a whipsaw. So that's what happened in the market for anybody who's into the market. Breaking news out of Market Watch. People can't wait to go golfing, boating, and camping. Doesn't this sound to you a little bit like a typical start of the summer for the Midwest states? Like, is it just me, or is the virus pandemic to America the same as a winter to the Midwest? It really seems like it's the same. Yeah, I think that's really the only news that we have for you today. As you guys know, like it's a Friday, and on Fridays really like the country just settles down and doesn't do much at all. So it seems like that's happening again. So we're gonna wrap it up here and let you guys get on to your weekend. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you later. Bye.